So after a harrowing and lengthy battle with the relentless undead horde that kept standing back up.
Fernlock died in real life after that fight.
You realize that it is true you were never going to get paid that money. Neither were the farmers going to get paid.
So
that
we
money.
saved some lives.
You did. You saved the lives of
I just wanted the money.
unfortunate farmers.
This is really unfortunate.
But on the downside, you lost out on the gold. Well, there never was any gold, but you still have this box.
And we still don't know what it
You
does.
still don't know
And no
what
gold.
it does or why.
Well, I know what it
And-
does. It makes bad shit happen.
Oh, it's evil. It's an evil box. We have established that
Yes.
it's an evil
Or
box.
we have
Contains
established
something that is evil.
something evil is about this box. Although it is kind of concerning, because your thoughts are, why in the world are these undead things so close to your
Must be
town?
somebody controlling these that wants this box.
And why would someone that can control undead want this
Maybe
box?
he has gold.
And I would wager that we have just angered them greatly.
Well, they're kind of incompetent sending undead after us because obviously we are superior adventurers.
Quite.
Exactly.
Yes. So they should be scared of us after we have so handedly dispatched their fodder.
Or they're
And not
watching
giving
the
me
fight and they saw how long it took us just to deal with some simple zombies, and now they're feeling real confident.
They're just
Or
laughing.
Like
Oh,
that.
this is great entertainment.
Next time I won't send the specials. I'll just send a bunch of zombies.
Next time I'll just go myself. Just finish it quickly.
Well, I think that our best course of action might be to bring this box to the church.
Maybe we should go back to
You know
town,
what?
too.
It's probably more trouble than it's worth. I agree. We should just bring it to the church, chuck it into the holy altar.
And sell it to them.
Have we shown Timothea this box?
I do not believe so.
We should show Timothea this box.
Yeah.
Oh, we should. Yes.
Why
Let
don't we
us
do that right away?
To the
I
bar,
don't know.
where all good things happen.
I mean, we did show it to a leader of the church, and he didn't know what it was, so maybe Timo probably.
The church of Blessed is not as old as some of the others, so
No,
they might not
it's
have.
very young.
They might not have the same.
By my estimates, it's like at least a day old.
At least.
That's at least
At
a
least
day
a
old.
day old.
Well, you return to the bar. It's late now, unfortunately.
I just go
It's
right to
about 1 p.m.,
1 a.m.
1 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 a.m. at night.
It was 11 hours, a 13-hour fight.
Oh my god, it felt like it.
1 a.m.
The sun rises, we're still fighting the ravens.
Yeah, it felt like that long of a fight. Yeah, actually, considering how long the fight actually occurred, it was pretty close to real life. So, you get back to the bar, go to your room, sleep for the night, wake up the next morning feeling tired, actually, because Timothea comes to your door. Bang, bang, bang! What are you guys doing up? Sleeping
But
in.
over,
We
we're
have to
sleeping
get
in.
going.
We're sleeping in today, that was the plan.
We've got a lot of journeying ahead of us. Let's go. Wake up.
Alright, I guess so.
So you slowly.
Reluctantly get up.
Oh, I would like to. Timothea. We happen to have in our possession a box of pure evil.
He's like, why is it?
Where did you come by this box?
Oh, yes. Well, funny story. We happened to come across a traveling farmer who is shuffling grain from his farm to the market. And for some reason, an odd reason, he happened to have this black cube which radiates evil.
As many farmers do have.
Wait, really?
This is called a thing.
It's called sarcastic.
Sarcasm.
Sarcasm.
Anyway, I will shove it right into his face. Look at this.
Alright, he looks at it and he's completely puzzled by it. How do you know it is a box? I mean, I don't even see a lid or any way to open it.
Okay, cube. This is square. This is
All right.
geometry.
He looks at it.
Geometry.
This is square geometry.
Mitochondria is the powerhouse.
He looks at it and he says, how do you know it is evil?
Well, we had, Clastus, the dwarven paladin.
Ah.
He had detected that evil is radiating either
Paladin
from
can
inside the
do
box
that.
or the box itself.
Well, if it is evil, what do you want me to do with
I
it?
don't know.
We figured
Burn
you
it
might
in
know
holy
what it is.
fire?
You are an inquisitor after all. You study
Well-
these occult.
we are going to be traveling through the cathedral. If I can get you guys out of bed and on your feet to be walking there, and I can inquire if
Possibly.
anyone knows anything about it at the cathedral. So, let us be off then.
Yes.
Anything you want to do before you go?
Oh, I would like to check for one thing.
What?
Can I buy a blasting charge?
A blasting charge?
What the heck do those do?
D6 impact damage. You can
just
attach it
toss
to
them?
ammo.
Ooh.
I'm
Let
going to sit
me-
inside the
So
canoe.
wait, first for
and
clarification,
craft.
can I
Alright, you owe me a chemical component per day I carry you in my canoe.
does that mean I can
It's
load that into a
bottom line, I
gun?
need 'em.
I can give you a chemical component.
That's the main thing. Can I load that
6
into a
days
gun?
of carrying you and I can
Where
craft
is it
something.
Perfect.
found?
Exotics.
Exotics. Under
Chemical agents.
chemical agents.
It says for
Blasting-
10 gold. You can.
Blasting charge.
Actually, maybe I should just get rid of my fuel.
Does it say you can-
components.
It
You
says,
can you can apply it to ammo.
and that's why I'm curious. So
Yes,
can I load it into a gun?
Do they have a blasting charge? Yes, you could. You could apply it to any ammo. You could apply it to your gun.
So is there a max I can? How many do they have?
These are quite rare, unfortunately. They don't have any here. If you try in a larger city,
Are we
they
going to a
will
larger
probably
city?
have one.
We're going to Wallendale.
Wallendale is a trading town. There is a
Our
all
our
likelihood
final
you go there.
destination is Shoreside.
And
Yeah.
Shoreside is a larger city.
Right, but we'll
And
be
wait.
taking a stop in Wallendale, so I
So,
can check there too.
Check there. True.
Is there wood for sale before we
as
leave town?
much as you want.
Perfect. I'm going to buy 4.
All right. Should I ask why?
I'm making a stop.
Oh, you're gonna build your own staff while you go?
Yes.
You're just sitting in the canoe
Wait.
carving it.
I'm carrying you and all you're doing is building a lousy staff?
Oh, it's a staff of mana.
Oh, good.
I can burn chemical components and mage components as mana. So I'm just gonna load up on chem components on my next crafting roll, and I'll have like an infinite mana. And then I can just be like, why not? Screw this stupid crossbow. I can't get consumables anyway. It doesn't matter.
All right. You begin your journey. It's a relatively peaceful, quiet journey.
Wait, what was the deal tonight again?
I'm gonna buy 4 wood.
I forgot to wish happy birthday to my sister-in-law.
You know what?
So I felt really bad and had to.
I'm gonna
focus on
buy-
her
Well,
text.
now you wish to.
I'm gonna
do
buy
it live
6 wood.
on stream.
Yeah, she
So
better appreciate
she better be
that.
watching.
Clip it, send it to her. Clip right after the I forgot.
What's her name?
Jen.
Happy birthday, Jen.
Happy birthday, Jen.
I only gotta clip it twice and get out of all the I
All right. It's a peaceful, quiet journey to Wallendale, the trade city of the human lands. You arrive there late in the afternoon, approximately 4:30. What would you like to do?
Is there shops open?
There are shops
Is there
opening.
blasting charge?
So you quickly run around trying to find one.
I'm
buy the
totally-
chemical components. Fuck you, Scott.
Unfortunately, no.
Chemical
Okay,
components, I
wait,
buy them
short
out
sec.
immediately. I drop the canoe
Four.
Wait.
so Scott can't touch me.
That's okay, I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna Gandalf this. You know how Gandalf has that crystal in his staff?
Yep.
So I'm taking that magic shard and I'm like, does this fit in the staff?
All right. Make your roll.
Where's the dice 14?
Good. Great.
3 per
Alchemists. Are
14! Hopefully you don't roll higher than that.
19.
Damn it!
Oh! Shard explodes.
Is there chemical components?
The answer, it didn't fit. But you thought it did, so you kept pushing.
And it didn't fit at all.
That's the best chance I had. Goodbye, shard. I'll miss you.
So does he get cursed for that, or damn?
No, because he used his own.
Oh.
If you use your own that you craft, there's no curses. If you buy shards that other people craft, there could be curses, explosions, all kinds of crazy
I
stuff.
also want to look for a sprocket if they go on for sale.
Oh, Trade City might have a sprocket. Unfortunately, not today.
Is there chemical agents for sale?
I bought them all.
He bought them all. You could maybe buy some from him.
Is there
by
more
charging
wood?
a markup.
Yeah, double
As
price.
much wood as you want.
Perfect. I'm buying 4 more.
I might have. Well, if I fail at all, then I'll need it. Yeah, I don't have extra.
Well,
That's all good.
technically, I think what you would do
Don't
is you
worry,
would take
stop
the
on that
wood,
last time.
you would then craft it
Fine,
into a
chemical
staff,
agents.
and then you'd take the staff and craft. I believe that's how.
I thought the
Well,
magic
yeah,
item I
yeah,
could just
for-
bid on however much I
Make
wanted.
the blasting charge.
You would
Oh.
bid on your
Because it's
element.
one shard and 4
Yeah.
wood, and I was going for all 5.
Or an explosive charge costs 1 shard.
You would have to craft
Right, I know.
It's expensive.
It'd actually be cheaper just to buy
your.
the
So you would have
blasting
to
charge
add
at
each
this point.
piece separately.
Right.
Because
Oh,
there's a
so I could
different
craft
rule.
the staff.
weapon.
So I
craft
missed
the staff
the
first.
shard, so I still have all the
Yeah.
wood.
You could
Okay.
have, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have
That
done
seems
either
like
one first. You
holy
started
shit.
with the shard.
Yeah.
Exploded the
Fine.
shard.
How much
That's
would it cost
okay.
you for
So
the
you
can?
still have the 4
Yeah.
wood.
It's
And if
3
you would
per
like, you
one
can
gold.
try and craft the wood. You
Uh,
can try
silver per.
one at a time, but next craft.
Next crafting roll, sure. So I
So
still have my
that's
So you
6
need
wood.
10 of
Nice.
them.
Tonight.
Okay.
They're failing sometimes.
Would anyone
Um,
else like to do anything?
Must be just cheaper to buy them.
They're 10 gold or what?
Yeah, 10 gold
Alright,
for
Wait,
one
you
shard.
just save your crap.
I like how we're just bringing the baby with us.
Well, I don't do much.
Yeah.
Why? What?
Baby.
Why do we have the baby?
No, I believe.
That's with Grendel.
Well, I thought they left to
Well,
do
wait,
experiments
someone
on
has to
Leona.
take the baby on their dangerous quest.
Yeah.
Grendel's not with us, is he?
No.
No.
Wait.
Well,
Wait, he is.
This town with us.
Grendel. Yeah, okay, so what's happening?
Oh,
Grendel and Timodia are with us.
Yeah.
For some reason, you had the baby when.
Well,
Le-
'cause
Leona-
When you
Leona
went to the
didn't want
bar,
Yeah.
but that night after the bar, he gave the baby back to Leona.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because that would be awkward. You're like, time to feed the baby. Here you go.
Wait. The whole time I was in combat, was I blocking with the buckler and the baby?
No,
Like holding.
I left the baby at the bar.
No,
With who?
The bartender.
Oh wait, Grendel was there.
Oh, we're so good.
Okay.
no, he left the baby
Oh
with
my.
Leona because they came back when it was nighttime and they went to sleep in their
Okay.
room.
Oh, because that would
And the
be really
baby
bad.
has been with Leona ever since.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
because-
you.
Perfect.
Imagine
Because-
Leona, where's my baby? Oh, it's in Wallendale.
As certain as Piff is that he can breastfeed.
I made sure to tell her that she should not clean the baby
Oh, I see. Yeah.
because people might notice.
Good
But
call.
you change it.
I mean,
it does.
there's
Yeah.
spray tan.
There's
Maybe
two
we can
types
make it
of
an orange
cleaning.
baby.
Yeah.
Dude.
One should be done, the other one should not. All right, Grendel happens to be speaking, and he says, you know, Timotia, since I don't really remember where I'm going, for this, what do you call it, doorway, why don't you ask, my buddy Thornak? He was there with me. He was a good friend of mine, a paladin. He was there with me, and I don't know if any of the rest of you know him. He's good at playing swords, and he was playing swords with that one guy in the closet.
No.
Do any of you, were you there? Do you remember that part? Oh, okay, maybe not then. That must have been someone else. But he's good with swords.
So sad Siegfried didn't live.
Huh. The more you know about some people.
Yeah, he
The more
challenged
you know.
this guy to a sword fight in the closet
Did he win?
with righteous challenge. Anyways,
Oh no, I think I heard some rumors about that.
yeah, it was some good rumors. You probably heard it from the bandits. They think it's funny for some reason. I don't understand why. But anyways, he was kidnapped by the Inquisition, and he's being held here at the cathedral.
That's where Grendel's spirit walked and tried to save the one dude that failed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Grendel totally went ham on that quest.
And failed at the battle.
Failed. He lived. though.
He lived. The guy you're supposed to save was horribly murdered, though.
Oh well.
He was a lord too, but
I
I,
know.
guess that's.
Yeah, we took his armor.
yeah.
Oh, he
Yeah,
died. Take his armor
That's
off.
another one of the instances where I rolled 3 ones in a row.
Anyway,
Wait, wasn't he the lord of this town?
No, he was the lord of Eastcliff.
Oh.
No.
Leathermont.
Wasn't
He
that?
was. He was the lord of this town. There he was.
Mayweather.
You
Yes, he
guys
was
had
Mayweather.
this guy's
With the crazy wife.
with
Yeah.
the crazy wife. Yeah, and you let
Yeah.
him die. You were supposed to save him.
I mean,
we brought back the ring and a
We were
finger.
just playing a prank on her.
We can get you a new finger.
It's a prank, bro.
Bro.
In either case, he tells us to Timotheus, and Timotheus says, well, that is awkward. Being a member of the Inquisition, we should have inquisited him.
Yeah, probably.
Is that code for ruthlessly murder?
No, it's just inquisitive.
Did someone
It's
say
like-
murder?
Do you know how like I'm a cardinal? That I got inquisited, I think.
That's pretty. Yeah, he taps you on the back.
So he's a priest now.
In either case, I will go check it out at the cathedral. How do you know this, Grendel? And Grendel replies, well, I was there when the Inquisitors took him, and all of us fled into the forest and started up the bandit camp, but he was going to stay back because he was a paladin and all, and he thought that since the holy people were coming, they would be nice to him, but they were not nice. And they threw him in the prison, and we found out about it, and we tried to rescue him, but we failed.
Uh-oh.
So he's still here, probably. In
His
either
name's
case.
now Reek.
Timotheus says, thanks, I'll look into this. Now, what do the rest of you guys want to do?
We should also go to the cathedral and have them look at this black box.
I'll find a inn and continue crafting.
Alright, craft and roll.
Yeah, I'll
What do you
want
want to do?
craft for the one.
I would like to make the staff.
Alright.
Unfortunately, I do not get a dice 12 on this one.
Wait, don't you have to have a shard?
No, he's crafting,
I'm crafting the staff.
Oh, the
portion.
staff part of it. Okay.
I believe the staff.
I was gonna say I thought that's what you were just doing and failed.
Yeah, no, I was.
It's got to be around somewhere.
Figured I'd finish this.
Nope, makes sense.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, so
So you have to wood. How difficult is it to craft wood?
All I know is that
Am I
I
ready to go chop down a tree?
Dice 6. Let's do this.
I'll bet all of it.
6.
7. Ah!
Got
One success.
So you're sitting there carving away at your staff, making it, I guess, designer
Staffy.
quality. And what did you want to do?
Oh, I'm wagering 6 metal for its sprocket.
All right.
Who's bringing this to the cathedral?
8.
9.
Perfect.
Okay, 9. So I get 1.
The demon kids go to the
Demon King to the cathedral.
Feels good, man.
Walking your happy self up.
I don't see a problem with walking in here. I've done nothing wrong.
Target slightly angled. So
Rather than eat too much in your life.
We have an interestingly
Yeah,
shaped
go for it.
cathedral. You enter inside.
The
There
guy
are
with
several
dyslexic.
individuals. In robes who greet you. I don't want to say they greet you so much with words. It's more like glances.
And
Sidelong
blades.
glances.
Sidelong blades.
And one of them walks away, goes into the back. The others just stand there and look.
Not polite to stare at a man's roundness. No.
One of them approaches
I'm there in
you.
spirit.
Hello,
Pat me
sir.
on the
What
back.
can I do to help you?
Hello, my name is Duant of the Northern Rocks. I have come from Wayton because I'm a member of Wayton and or a resident of Wayton, and something strange has been going on. There were undead that attacked us after we had found this box or thing, cube. I don't know what it is, but it is evil.
Alright, he looks down at the box inquisitively. This is actually your first time you've been in the cathedral. You've never seen it completed before. It hasn't opened since you've been. You've seen the outside being constructed, but you've never been inside. And it's actually quite marvelous. Several stories high, giant vaulted ceiling. Each of your steps just echoes off the marble floors. Pillar after pillar after pillar. It's quite impressive. The most impressive church you've ever been in, except of course for the Church of Custis, which really at the moment is only a rock, but it's impressive nonetheless.
Very much.
He kind of looks at this box and says, interesting. I've never seen anything like this before. Is it a rock? Kind of knocks on it,
I don't know.
lifts it, and looks at it.
It's heavier than it looks.
Ah, yes, it's quite heavy. I have no idea what it is, and I've never heard of anything about it. I guess I could ask some people.
Yes. Please.
Oh, now? Okay.
Yeah,
let me
it
get-
is urgent. There was a very strong undead attacking us outside of Wayton.
You were attacked by undead? That's how you...
We were attacked by undead after we found this on a farmer who had been murdered.
The undead was searching for this.
Yes.
Interesting. Unfortunately, I know nothing of this, but I'll inquire about it. Should I take the box with me? Or...
No. I will wait here.
Alright, he leaves, and some time
Definitely not
passes.
trust the church. They're basically evil.
I mean, when does
Eventually, a very old guy comes out with these long, thinning beard and no hair left on his head, just a little bit of gray scruffle on the side. Walks with a cane. Says, good sir, what should I call you?
Duant.
Duant. We don't get much of your kind around here. You say you're a resident of Wayton.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, this here is cleric. We call him cleric Pops. Pops. And he, if anyone would know what it is, he would.
Well, Cleric Pops, would you like to take a look at this?
He's like, certainly would, young fella. Kind of looks at it. He has to adjust these giant spectacles that are like thick as glass.
As I'm sure you can sense, it is made of pure evil.
His nose gets almost up to it, he almost hits it. He takes out like a holy symbol, and he begins doing some chants. And after a while, he just kind of gives up. He says,
Solid.
well, I don't know if I've ever seen anything like this before, but it's definitely evil.
I wonder if it's a Pandora's box.
You should be careful of who you show this to. And if I was you, I would be trying to get rid of it as soon as possible.
Well, here, take it.
Only bad things can come from something like this.
True.
You can expect, you said, undead creatures were following you. The longer you hold on to this, the more of that will probably happen until it destroys you. Heed these words. Sorry, I cannot tell you anything of the box or what it does or anything else of it.
Have you ever heard of an object that undead were so drawn to before?
Oh. Yes, one thing. In fact, it wasn't long ago. And I kind of find this kind of interesting
What was
that
it for
this
item?
suddenly appeared so soon after the other item. It was a crown. A crystal crown.
Oh, you got that.
Very powerful artifact. Very dangerous.
I've heard tell of this crown, and that it may have been attempted to use to summon a lich.
Oh, no, not to summon a lich, not to summon one. To empower one. Much worse.
Much worse indeed, yes. And has this crown been located?
Alas, no. Our former bishop, excommunicated, by the way, excommunicated bishop.
Executed.
Excommunicated bishop. He had discovered the crown, though we know not where nor how he got a hold of it, but he was using it for his own glory and power. When his evil and twisted plot was revealed by our Inquisition, we surrounded him and were ready to destroy him and seize the crown when his vile accomplice.
A man known as Siegfried.
Oh, you've heard of him?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Rescued him from our clutches. We've been hunting him ever since, but have not found where he has gone to, nor his villainous friend.
Well, thank you for what you've told me. I will take heed of your words.
If this box has anything to do with the crown,
Siegfried the Infamous.
then, and if the Lich is indeed searching for it, well,
It's not searching.
good luck. All I know is my lifespan is going to be longer than yours.
Well, take care, old
I was
man.
like,
Dies
I
on the
need to
spot.
go lie down.
He sounds a lot like Deckard Cain.
I leave.
All right, you head out.
Yeah.
Keep your evil object.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't want any of that bad mojo
Don't
with
want any of that nonsense. Hell
All
no.
right. Eventually, head back to your tavern, where you meet up with your friend Timotia. Grendel is happily chugging down some beer
And the slightly
Beer.
charred Obadiah.
on the tab of.
Nick smells burnt.
Oh no, it was nothing.
Oh, I forgot to roll
Just
for my armor.
my flesh.
I forgot to roll for my armor.
Yeah. Want to roll
Whoops.
for it now?
I forgot to roll for my armor.
9.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Wait, I can repair his armor for him, right?
Yeah.
Taste enough.
Wow.
Dice first one of the
13.
That's
He was able to repair your armor.
Awesome.
There you go.
No
Thank
need to
you.
worry about that.
So, Timotia, your friends at the cathedral had no idea what this was. I talked to Cleric Pops, and he said that the only time he's ever seen an item that undead were drawn to, as they were towards us, is the crystal crown.
Well,
So I'm afraid this might have something to do with it.
I certainly hope not. I was my former party, of which Grendel is an acquaintance with. They had gone on to an adventure far to the north, searching for this lich. It did not end well for them. I hope this lich has nothing to do with this box. That's all I can say. But if Pops doesn't know what it is, then he's the most wizened among us. I don't know how else to help you. However, interesting story. As you know, Grendel and I are going to be leaving for Eastcliff in order to search for this doorway. However, I checked the records at the cathedral concerning Thornak, this paladin of which Grendel spoke, but there was not a single record, which is unusual, since the Inquisition keeps very thorough records on their questioned prisoners. So I started to ask around. It turns out the excommunicated bishop had Thornak secreted out before he could be questioned by any of my fellow members of the Inquisition.
We must be
That-
working together.
Is highly unusual,
Seems very suspicious.
I thought, but knowing now that Thornak knows the location of the doorway, it makes perfect sense,
Oh man.
since the
What
bishop
if they tortured him?
wanted to keep it hidden. So, the best I was able to get out, interestingly enough, Thornak, for some reason, was sent to the dungeon under Shoreside Castle.
That's where we're going.
Why he was sent there, I do not know.
I suppose we should go to Shoreside.
Smells like a den of evil to me.
But since you're going there and your plan is to break in anyways, possibly you can look for him. If he's still alive.
By the way,
Maybe.
Let's get off my
you're
back.
blindly trusting us that the Lord of Shoreside has been compromised.
What? I
I
don't
don't
follow.
think we told him about
I
our
told
plan
him.
at
I
all.
told him that
Oh, okay.
he has the crystal
The crystal?
that controls the worms.
Probably just doesn't care.
So Is the Inquisition going to do anything?
The crystal?
No, the Lord of Shoreside working with those who are trying to bring evil forces into the world.
Oh.
Oh.
I suppose I mentioned it to some of my members. I don't know where all of my members work. They will eventually hear word of it, I'm sure, and then they will either act on it or not. It's up to them. My mission is nothing to do with...
Fastidious records, so very organized group.
I was just hoping that we wouldn't meet any inquisitors that might cause trouble trying to break into the Lord's mansion.
Good, so you don't murder people.
The Inquisitors would be working with the church. They're not affiliated with any of the lords. They're independent agents, mostly. So...
Yeah, we know how well that works out.
Alright.
There should be no Inquisition stopping you, and if they are, then they are. For their own reasons, for their own missions. My mission is to find the doorway, and that's exactly what Grendel and I shall do. Anything else?
Good luck to y'all.
Alright. Does anyone want to do anything before they rest for the night?
No. We
I
don't
already
need another
consumed 2
crafting.
crafting checks for the day, so I
Alright.
guess I'm done.
Yeah, I only get one, I believe. So
I'm gonna mention this right now. One of the mage charms, which I was looking at and thinking about crafting, it says may consume as an action to cast dice 6 spell levels worth of spells. Roll a 4 allows PC to cast level 3 spell plus a level 1 spell plus any number of level 0 spells.
could be used.
May want to change any number of level 0 spells.
Should
Because
just
I
not
could
be able
just
to
say
cast
I
it.
want to cast Magic Strike infinitely.
Oh, well, you'd probably get a single casting of each spell.
Okay.
So
Clarification.
as long as that works,
Yeah.
without too much
Yeah.
problem.
Clarification of
Still,
that.
putting all your focuses up would be really strong.
Oh yeah.
That'll let you could not use the
1
focus.
million.
1 million.
A million billion. This is gonna take
I
a lot
keep
of
mage
dice.
striking until he's done.
Yeah.
Alright.
I just keep
So-
Magic Striking until he dies.
How easy would it be for me to find a place in the seedy part of Wallandale that someone knows stuff about the dark arts,
Ooh.
evil magic?
Ooh, the seedy place?
For like a
Yeah.
Voldemort?
I love how we have
Well-
one investigator, everybody else is like, I chill my room and craft. Oh yes, we made it to town, go to my room.
I can't craft.
Yeah, I know. So you're actually doing like the good stuff.
Alright, you're looking for a seedy establishment, and you have skills in this area.
I do.
Finding seedy establishments. You know,
Just keeps running into him, it's weird.
you know who to talk to, where to talk to him about, you know how to talk to him. So you do eventually find an individual that directs you to a house. When you get inside the house, the people inside the house direct you into the back room. Once you get into the back room, there's some people playing a high-stakes poker game. There's some people with some illegal drinks, some illegal smokes, and some other illegal things going on involving gnomes and
I still got dark charge.
what is it?
Some dark things with... No?
Like let's see.
What?
Let's just say there's a variety of female waitresses around.
Okay.
Variety.
By variety, I mean a gnome, an elf,
Oh.
some humans.
Could I purchase the
No
service
football.
You're
of
not
one of the
there.
gnomish
You're not there.
waitresses to go out into the grove and get me some chemical components?
Unfortunately, no, you're not there.
Oh,
What would you
dang
like to
it.
do? What would you like to do?
I start to somewhat nonchalantly ask about anyone that knows anything about evil magic. Specifically necromancy.
Necromancy magic.
More than
know an
you.
expert on the subject.
I'm an expert. Everyone knows.
An interesting individual says, "Come, sit down at my table."
That was the last
He's
video I
got
saw.
long robes
Then
on,
he's dead. It's Raphael, you're dead.
golden rings with
Did we kill him?
jewels,
We don't know.
bracelets, golden necklace, a diamond earring in his ear, clean shaven.
Oh, we know what this guy.
Hard to tell how old he is. He looks old and young at the same time.
My favorite kind of person.
And you get this sense, he has like these arcane tattoos on him. His robes are red, but they have black, like arcane symbols with golden thread attached to them. He says, "Sit down. What would you like to know? My name is Rufus."
Rufus. My name is Duant of the Northern Rocks. Well, I don't know where to quite begin. It all started with, well, let's just get this over with. Have you heard of the Crystal Crown?
He says, "I have heard of it, but I do need to know who is asking for real this time."
Like I said, I am Duant of the Northern Rocks. I merely ask because my adventuring party has gotten entangled in a mess with a certain white elf by the name of Raphael. And he seems to be trying to summon some demons from the nether regions and wants to eliminate us. And we want to not have that happen, and this seems involved somehow.
He says, "Well, first, I can tell you I've never heard of any white elf. Second, I can tell you the last client I helped find a crystal crown ended up disappearing and has not been seen since."
Who was this client, if you don't mind me asking?
I do not name my clients' names.
How about for 20 gold?
Ooh.
Big spender.
He grabs his rings and just kind of twists them. Now these are jeweled rings worth thousands. He just kind of doesn't even do anything, as he's trying to suggest that
You need to spend something
You
a
need to
little
spend a
more.
little more. Something a little
or
bit.
maybe more along the lines of, "You don't have enough."
Oh, okay.
And
can't
the fact that
afford
you even offered 20 is an insult. That's kind of the...
And I thought 20 was a lot. I was like, ooh, 20.
Okay, well,
If I wasn't the bumbling alchemist, I would offer up his life.
But you want the crystal crown, he said.
I don't want the crystal crown. I want information about the Lich and any other magical items that the said Lich might be interested in. Because I believe I might know of one, but I'm not sure if it's related.
Interesting. What question would you like answered? Specifically, I can have you an answer in the morning.
I know of a mysterious black cube-shaped object that
Alright.
emanates evil, and it has been attracting undead to us. I know that the last time that an object attracted undead of this magnitude was related to the Crystal Crown. So my question is it related, and if so, why does the Lich want it?
Come back tomorrow morning and I'll have your answer.
Okay.
This guy just chills at like a strip club all day.
Why not if you're that
Just
rich?
like goes to bed, wakes up, morning strip club.
I got drank.
Maybe he owns it and this is his
Right.
establishment.
Maybe that's why he's so rich. Business
I'm
is
a little
booming.
bit worried about what he's gonna ask for in return.
Real life.
I might ask one of you to come with me in the morning.
Well, you know, I
Oh, yeah.
have experience in.
I didn't know you were
murdering
doing
people.
like talking and not. I thought we were all just going and sleeping.
I'm progressing fast.
That's
Yes,
good
you
idea.
progress your
All right.
quest fast. I'll progress my magic item list.
You go to sleep for the night.
Who needs
You
security?
wake
I
up
can
the
do
next
it.
morning. Grendel, still hungover, still doesn't know where he's going, but Timothea drags him out of bed and the two of them leave. After saying goodbye,
Wait,
of course.
I do go buy a drink off with my brother.
Oh, Pip's like,
Really,
or,
it's 6 in the
Grendel's like,
morning.
like good Furbolgs, we need goodbye drink
Yeah,
offs.
that's what I was thinking.
It's
This guy's paying for it
tradition.
anyway, so.
The only thing we don't have is any little Furbolg kids to flip.
I know it's sad.
Against the flip.
Alright,
It's not so much about their
let's
culture.
see. Your own vitality?
I'm learning a lot.
I lost?
2!
I lost?
You lost as a 2!
I rolled the 1.
Alright, you're laying on the ground just getting plastered, like, You had
Oh my
you had
God.
4. You're like, out of honor
How
for
do I
the
roll
big brother,
fucking 1?
you put down 4, while he only puts down 1. And of course that means it's on. So you both start drinking it as fast as you can. It's not 1 for 1, it's as fast as you can put them
I
down.
just happen to be faster.
And Timotheus going, oh my
I'm
goodness.
so fast, guys. I'm so fast.
Church won't been
He's
delayed
like,
another day.
the poor church
So
is
Moni's
tapped.
like, yeah.
It's just going through the roof.
Push money is like, how am I gonna explain this?
I cannot write this much off.
You spent how much on ale?
Unfortunately, you pass out.
All
the
right.
guys in
I will not be going with you to this guy.
I will go.
IT conference.
Grendel looks to you, and he shakes his head, and he turns to the rest of you and says, "You all non-furbolgs are making my brother a softie,
Yeah.
and I'm none too pleased with this. He needs to be hanging out more
I think
with
you should drink him under
furbolgs."
the table.
I
Wait, maybe say
Represent.
BRB and then run
Represent.
over and talk to that guy?
wait here.
Well, he might have to wait currently because maybe Grendel is shit-faced.
The next time we meet, Grendel, I will drink with you and I will win.
Challenge accepted.
Yes.
Alright, Timothy and Grendel take off.
The next.
You might not get your crafting attempt for the day. I don't think I can carry the canoe.
That's alright.
Alright,
Shall
so
we?
are you coming with me?
I'll go.
to
Yeah, I'll
meet
go
this
with you.
shady
So-
figure?
I'll
By the
go.
way,
I go
he
back
was
to bed.
wearing very expensive
Well,
rings.
you're unconscious.
Yeah, I have
Do the rest of you guys just
Carry
leave
me back to bed?
unconscious on the bar
I'm
floor?
gonna
Yes.
bring him to bed.
Alright.
You
You
gonna
drag.
lift him?
Well,
I have 12 vitality.
12 vitality, you brought dragon.
I just prop him up in the corner.
That's fun.
With a thing with a mug in his hand. and
I
everything.
leave 2
Yeah,
gold
put some
for the bartender to be
sunglasses
like,
on me
Yeah.
and a mug in my
make sure
hand.
he's okay.
So when you wake up, you can just be like,
Two
oh
bolts
yes.
a lot for making sure he's okay.
Alright.
I take care of my friends.
Alright. So here we go.
I just mostly shoot mine.
The
See, I don't know why we ever travel with you when you say things like that. Like, yeah, I shoot my friends. Like, why would we not just be like, oh, yeah, you're either leaving now or we're killing you?
It's never that it was on. I mean, it was intentional, but they
Yeah,
had
but
right
you just drop random comments. Like,
I'm
yeah, I don't
excited
have
to
any friends.
see
I
what
just shoot them.
Rufus has to say, or what he wants.
Rufy has to say.
Rufy?
They do
Wait,
it
his name was
themselves.
Rufy?
Rufus.
Oh.
Ooh.
Rufy, who works in a strip club.
That's what I was thinking.
It's not just a strip club. It's like
It's basically Vegas.
it's basically
Mini
everything
Vegas.
illegal
So
in
we were
one place
correct.
ever.
So Vegas.
Yeah.
Just very small. One room. It's like if you could
One
fit
room
all of
Vegas.
Vegas into one
Where's
small...
Caesar's Palace? Which corner of the room is that?
Yeah, exactly.
Alright. The 3 of you guys head back there. And sure enough, Rufus is sitting again at the table where the high stakes poker game is being played out. And it's actually a fairly high stakes game. You can see all the gold coins stacked up.
Question
Probably
is,
there's
do I
over
feel
100
lucky?
gold coins sitting on that table right now.
Wow.
Rufus looks at the 3 of you. He kind of nods to you, and he stands up and heads back into the back corner. And the other 3 individuals look down at the empty place at the table, and they said, "We could use another player."
I'll sit down.
All right. He describes the game and how it works. It's going to be 10 gold to deal in, and then you get 1 dice roll, and then after that you can make a bet. You get a second dice roll. You add the 2 dice rolls up, and whoever gets the highest dice roll wins.
Okay.
So you can bet as much as gold as you've got.
10 gold to sit down.
You have to match, and whoever wins, of course, gets
Okay.
the 30. And of course, if you bet extra for the second dice roll, you can fold after the first dice roll.
So it's 10 gold to sit down.
10 gold to sit down.
Okay.
Do you get to
I will
see
sit
the
down.
other
Is it
person's
cunning?
card?
No, it's a random dice roll.
Oh, so dice off.
Unless you want to
You
try.
just dice off.
Yeah, we can do a dice off. Unless you want to try and cheat, then we can roll cunning.
Do you get to see the other person's card?
What happens if you get caught cheating?
You get beating the shit out of him, probably.
We're in a very seedy establishment. I'd like to remind
You
you.
might
as
die.
I see Scott
I mean-
looking at the gold.
Someone could hire me.
I will attempt to count cards.
Oh, God.
I mean, they might respect me for at least trying. It is a seedy establishment.
They might also kill you for trying.
Well, I mean, I could always portal out, so.
There's gonna be spellcasters here, so.
And
And you're in a 2 people in a huge room. Just letting you know.
Alright, so it's going to be the you versus their cunning rolls. If any of them beat you, they'll recognize it. I'll give you a reroll also since you're trying to stealthily.
Okay. That's deal.
Hopefully nobody pays me.
What'd you get?
7!
Alright, your first round, you're able to pull off the cheating. So, you will get
A reroll on my.
a reroll on your initial roll.
Alright.
Alright? So,
Is he gonna see what
Is
they
it
roll?
dice
or
20?
no?
Is that what it is?
hold on. Yes, let me roll for them
Okay.
first.
Okay.
And,
Here,
hold on, I'll write it down here.
or if you want me to, I can.
Oh, crap.
I got it.
Got it? Yeah.
Alright. So the first guy, he puts in 3 extra gold. So he's in 3 gold. The second guy, he puts in 25 additional gold.
So we're up to 35 gold.
The third guy folds. You can roll now.
I'll match him.
Well, you don't have to match him until
Oh,
after you roll.
okay.
And you get a reroll. What are you up to?
Matching?
That's a lot of gold.
So a lot of people.
35?
Yeah. 35 total.
So
Total?
you'd only have to put in 20.
You only have to put 25 more in.
Yeah, if you want another roll.
No guts, no glory.
Alright, fuck it. Let's do it.
Alright. What was your
13.
13? Okay. So the one guy folds, so it's just 2 guys left. He's got the bid. Are you gonna up his bid? Higher?
Let's go 10 gold higher.
10 gold higher?
Yep, so we're up to 45.
He'll match it.
Alright.
And he's not going up any higher.
18.
What's your total?
13 plus 18,
31.
31.
31. You won it all. So you got the 45 plus the 10 plus the 10 plus the 3.
Wow.
So you made 68 gold.
Wow.
68 gold plus your initial investment.
So 78.
Well, plus is 25.
68
So-
total.
So you don't.
You gained 68 gold.
No, he gained.
45 from the guy going in, and then 20 from
45.
the other 2, and then 3.
Yeah.
Wow. Way to come out.
They not gonna
Respect
complain? Not gonna complain?
Playing again?
I don't know. Are we talking or what are we doing for information?
Well,
I thought
you
we
and Rufus. are
You're just
back.
at a card table. He's probably
I
talking.
have you
Oh.
sitting at the bar watching.
Now, what was your question
I'll
again?
watch over.
Oh, it was.
I'll walk away. I'm feeling confident. Thank you for your
Sits
money,
down to
gentlemen.
one hand.
I tip my hat to you.
What does this mysterious black cube that may or may not be related to the Lich, is it related, and if so, why? Or what is it? Yeah.
Is it related to the Lich and why? Okay. So his answer is going to be. First, answer me a question.
Okay.
How did you know about this Lich?
We may have run across an Inquisitor who is on a different mission. I know you may not care for them, but they are useful from time to time.
Indeed, I have found them useful at times. So you ran across the Inquisitor who informed you there was a Lich, and that's
He was investigating the existence of said Lich
all right.
and the door of Nishtru.
When you say that word, one of his eyebrows just ever so slightly twinges. He says, "Interesting. What is the name of this individual?"
Tomotia.
All right. Interesting. I can tell you one thing for certain. This lich is very much interested in this box.
How do we destroy the box?
I would be willing to purchase it from you.
For how much?
How much are you asking?
1,000,000 gold.
2,000 gold.
He goes,
That's a pretty high number.
he says, I can give you 500 gold plus this ring.
What's this ring do?
The ring actually is a ruby ring worth 1,000 gold.
It's 1,500.
It's almost an exact replica of the other ring that you had.
And it's not cursed or anything?
I mean, if we use it for a laser beam.
Well, he took it off.
Yeah, true.
So if it's cursed, he somehow has some curse negating magic.
Another ring that is like ring of anti-cursing. Why do you want it?
That is for my own personal reasons. It just depends. Do you want all this cash?
I'm not sure. I feel like this is more important than money.
Whoa, money's the most important.
Are you having a conversation or are you sitting at the bar, mother?
I'm like kind of off this. I'm eavesdropping on the conversation,
But
watching
if
his back.
But you can't come and say that without breaking the.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm over in the distance one.
He says, well, you drive a hard bargain. How about this, then?
Kills you.
That's okay. I won't be upset.
Oh,
Since you just turned down 1,500 gold.
It's called money.
He goes, the ring, no gold, but this item
And what is this item?
is a magical item.
What is it?
As far as what it does, I do not know, but it is not cursed.
Maybe I don't have to make my staff.
I like to.
What size is it? He pulls out an item. Like, what does it look like?
He said it's just it seems like an empty bag is what it seems like. And he says what will happen is when you reach inside of it, you will pull something out. What it will be, I don't know, but it will be magical and it will be beneficial to you.
Let me confer with my companions.
He nods and he says, it's up to you, but this is the best I can offer.
I like 1,500 gold.
What do you think? Magic item and a ruby worth 1,000 gold, ring worth 1,000 gold?
Oh, we're getting all of it?
Yes. Not a 1,500 gold, but the 1,000 gold ring and a magic item.
And a magic item.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the original offer.
I think that's off the
I mean-
table at this point.
I'm assuming he's going to give this to the lich, which is going to burn the countryside to the ground.
Correct.
Which is fine.
We should totally do it.
Okay.
Don't ask.
Sleeping. I mean, how bad could
I will give this-
Armageddon possibly be?
I will
We don't
accept
care.
your deal on
I care about
one
money.
additional condition. Who asked you about the crown that you mentioned yesterday?
Ooh.
Wants an answer.
Ooh.
He's going to have to break his rule of never give a client's name if he wants the box.
Yep.
Says you drive a hard bargain, and I'll give you the name of the one who asked for the crown. It was the ex-bishop that I arranged for him to get the crown.
Well, he seems to be disappeared anyway.
Oh, that is his own problem,
Yep.
not mine.
I believe we have a deal.
All right. He gives you the sack. He says, "Don't take the item out until you are ready for the item." It'll be a permanent item, whatever it is.
What do you mean? Don't take it out until you're ready.
Basically, if you're gonna die, take it out.
Oh, well, just, in the sense that, when you are ready to get your item,
Oh, well,
take
I'm
it
gonna
out.
pull it out right now.
Pull that right now. Right in the middle of the
Pulls out a boat.
I'll wait till we get back to the tavern.
It's just like Pandora's box.
Exactly.
There's demons everywhere.
All right, so
Yeah,
the
cannon,
ring.
too
He
big.
hands you the ring, so worth 1,000 gold if you were to sell it.
Do you know a fence, by the way?
What?
Do you know a fence that I can sell the ring?
He has a fence. All right, give me 900 for it.
Technically, you could sell this in the open market.
Okay.
So anywhere you wanted to sell it, if you wanted 1,000 gold, you could sell it.
We are in a town.
I
I thought I was rich.
It also
I would
is
hope
an
so.
I never
appropriately
thought I was
sized
rich.
ruby, so you could also use it to fire the laser also.
I like
So
1,000
you've
gold.
got
I
two
think I'm gonna
shots of
keep
the
that
laser.
for-
In the event we need to melt a demon lord,
I think we're gonna hang on.
Which
to
we
Ruby
just
Ring for a little
created.
bit.
which we just unleashed.
Yeah, like, unleash something, get the laser ready. He's coming out soon.
Ready,
boys.
All right, and he reaches over to grab the box from you, and as he does, roll your resolve.
You're
Watch
dead.
it be the lich. 2.
2? Just out of the corner of your eye, you see this unusual looking. You know, he had all these necklaces? Well, he had another necklace that was tucked deeper inside, and as he reached over, he kind of hunched down because the box was heavy. And you're not sure what it was, but it almost seemed like these two serpents coiled in amongst themselves, but you couldn't tell for sure.
I knew that was gonna happen.
He takes the box and he says, it's just been a pleasure doing business with you, and
Indeed.
he walks away. He actually leaves the back room,
Leaves
heading
the
up.
staff.
to the
Let's
front.
follow him.
You quickly try and follow him, but by the time, I'll make your athletics roll is how quick you are at catching up to him.
That's a total of a dice 4. I rolled a 3.
Dice off.
Oh,
You have a chance.
4. Double dice off?
Nope, you nailed it. So you are following him. Roll your.
Do I notice them
Are we
leaving,
following?
or am I playing poker?
I'd imagine we'd all be following if we
Well,
walked out.
you just finished winning as they are
Oh.
leaving. So
I've
you
been
can
watching.
continue playing.
I'm smiling.
Well, he,
I'm like, I'm doing great,
I would-
boys.
I would
he
imagine-
conferred with Scott already, so
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I've been
it's gotta
shadowing.
be after the game,
Yeah.
right? So Scott's probably just sitting there.
Yeah, you're done with the game already. You can keep playing if you want to keep playing another round, or you can go with them. The two
Yeah.
of them left, I think.
Yeah, I left because I've been in shadow.
Where's Piff?
He's at the bar. He's unconscious.
Oh, sorry, boys, I'm gonna have to dip. Pleasure taking money from you.
The one doesn't seem to care at all. He says, "Nice playing with you. I hope you'll join us for another game."
oh, for sure, for sure.
The other that you took the money from, none too happy. The one that you had the dice off at the very end, the one that you got the 44 gold, he just scowls at you, doesn't say a word. And the last one, just kind of says, later. So,
Following Rufus.
the three of you guys are following Rufus. All right. He heads up towards the front. It's kind of like just a regular home it's designed to look like a regular home where you would like walk into, and you see him walk up to just the wall, and he's looking straight at the wall with this big box, and he touches some part of the wall, and a secret door opens. He walks inside. He hasn't looked backwards yet. Doesn't seem to have noticed that you were there. And as he enters inside, the door shuts.
I shall memorize the secret portion of the wall he touched,
All right.
and then I shall wait. Oh, we should follow him, but we should wait a moment.
Indeed.
And then I shall
At this
gently,
point-
gently caress the part of the wall.
How many people are in the room with us right now?
We're on the street, aren't we?
No, this is
You
in the
are.
house,
There's
the
the
front
seedy
house.
part in the back.
This is like the part that looks like the entryway to a house or something.
Yeah, there's like You're in the front part here with, like, it looks more like the entryway to a house, yeah.
If I
So,
could just get my hands on that box.
you guys kind of came over here, and there's this weird looking secret
And just teleport out.
door here.
Yeah, how many people are here right now?
There is one guy, looks like he's almost homeless, kind of just relaxing right here. It's hard to tell, he's kind of got something over his eyes, like a hood. And there is another guy, so this guy just kind of relaxing on some cushions right here. Could be sleeping, hard to really tell. There's another guy, pretty brawny looking guy, up here kind of at the front. Knowing seedy establishments, you recognize that even though the guy up front looks like just the average looking Joe kind of individual, you can see the bulky shoulder muscles that are
He's a
hidden,
bouncer.
and he's kind of the guard at the front door, and if he doesn't like you, you don't get in.
You're out.
He's also armed. There isn't a weapon on him, but you know there's a weapon nearby, hidden somewhere, that he knows how to access it. And as you guys come walking out, he of course turns and looks at you guys.
We ain't got no Bertha.
Just can't.
How much for you to go away?
While he's doing this, I'm going to burn a spell component to make it. I'm going to cast illusion to make it appear that I'm still within the party. But I'm going to quickly go over to the wall that the guy opened, and I'm going to do the thing and walk through.
Okay, so
And I'm going to cast an illusion to make it look like
He's gonna stealth and cast an illusion so it looks like he's still there.
Yeah.
So you're gonna cast an illusion that just stands there, and then you are gonna try and sneak, even though you're completely visible, through this lit room right past these two people. Correct?
Well,
Yes.
the two people might be passed out, so could work.
Could work. Could work.
Good luck.
Let's try it.
Not one of my better ideas, but
Well, you have an advantage because Duant here is trying to convince this guy to look the other way.
And he's really
and bribe
good
him.
in blocking view. Probably.
He's trying to block
Probably
you
blocking
with
you.
his girth.
Hey man, look over this way.
So
No,
I'll
this
give you a
way.
stealth roll versus his resolve roll.
Whoop.
You're wearing dark garb.
I am wearing dark garb, so I gotta reroll stealth.
Ooh.
5 total.
All right. As you are sneaking over, two things happen.
Uh-oh.
You get close enough to realize that this guy isn't actually a homeless bum sleeping here.
He's a guard.
He's a lookout.
Yeah.
And you can see, even though he's got his eyes covered, as you get close enough, you see he's watching everything that's happening. The second thing you notice is this guy kind of does one of these things.
And combat initiate.
So you get about right here, and what do you want to do now? And what spell component did you burn for the?
I burned just a spell component, and it lasts. Just give me a sec. I gotta roll this.
6 seconds.
I can do this outside of combat, so it lasts 20 seconds.
Oh, wait.
20
20 seconds
Yeah,
for a spell component?
illusion.
Holy.
Yep.
Okay.
It'd last a lot longer if I had something better. But
Yeah, 20 seconds.
20 seconds. So, do I notice him looking at me, like the big burly dude?
You notice both of them looking
Okay.
at you.
I'll go up to the homeless guy and be like, "Oh, you poor beggar!" I'll be like, "It's unfortunate that people in your position, can't afford proper establishment." And I'll just like flip him a gold coin.
As your illusion's just there. Not totally looking
I'm
like
just gonna ignore my illusion that I cast and pretend I didn't do it.
I'll be like, God, I need more sleep.
Totally doesn't look like
I need to cut back on my health.
Maybe
Deception or
shrooms.
something.
Just
I
walk.
wasn't intending to do anything else. I swear.
Alright, the beggar is actually quite proficient at his acting skills. Instantly, he goes from proficient lookout to, oh, kind sir, thank you, sir, Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You should get a bath with that. You look kind of stinky. Germs are just icky. And then I'll walk up and stand next to the rest of the party
All right.
and not say anything else.
What's with the
10
All right.
seconds later, Scott's illusion goes away.
You just stand exactly.
Yeah, just stand right where my illusion's at.
He's going right back to the
Just
illusion.
pretend that was nothing.
Just as soon as
Exact
exact
right
pose,
pose.
he'll just be like,
You're like, I think I need to lay off the mushrooms, sorry. Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good
boy.
batch.
All right. Well.
Okay, so back to the bouncer. I believe I said how much for you to go away. What does he respond with?
He responds with,
much for you to die. That's something about instantly.
Roll initiative.
I have a couple ideas.
Deadly poison, you're dead.
let's see. How much? He says, quite a bit.
Or did you think I wanted you to leave? No, I have these magical mushrooms, and I was wondering how much you were willing to pay to go to another place with these. As I pull out a mushroom.
There you go.
Roll the cunning.
You have mushrooms as well?
I was the only one to eat the
happen?
mushroom.
Oh, I took one too.
I was the only one to eat the mushroom given to me, I think.
Oh, nice.
Cunning, you said?
Everybody else
Yeah.
got theirs.
Ooh,
3.
6. Unfortunately,
He's not interested.
not interested in the mushrooms.
Shove it in its face.
Okay, well, thanks for taking the time to talk to me, anyway.
Although,
He knows you why.
he goes, he takes one look at you and he goes,
He's a
maybe you'd like to go away
Oh my
someplace
God.
with me.
I'm sorry, man, but
He's into the Would you like some thick?
Take one for the team. I took one with
I'll
my
burn
lady.
another spell component and cast suggestion
She was
on both
genuinely-
of them.
Jesus.
If only I had a love potion for you. I could take control of you. Take one for the team. I took a die for the old.
You know what? I'll burn 3 spell components.
How
And I'll
does,
cast suggestion on all 3 of them.
how does suggestion, well, what's the suggestion?
Jesus.
Like what save
I'm not
does-
saying anything,
does
I'm not
do
there.
on to get?
I mean, it's quite.
This isn't gonna last long, so I'm gonna have to work fast.
What does it say? What is
Sure, Dylan can
suggestion
work
say?
fast too.
It lasts for 1 second per number rolled.
I will need 5.
Burn a hex.
I don't have any hexes.
Burn a sigil.
I don't have any signals.
Alright.
I don't have enough crafting rolls to have nice things. You
I don't even have mage components, so.
know what? That's a bad idea. 1 second's not long enough. And I don't want to burn 3 of them.
Just let Dylan take a die for the
Yeah,
team.
just let him
I
take it.
died.
We'll leave it
I
at
took
that.
I did it for an old lady.
That depends. What kind of place were you thinking?
I like to shoot at
He says, I've got a comfortable place of my own.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yes, really.
What does he see in that man?
I'm gonna wander off and look at a portrait on the wall while they're having their conversation. I don't want to be a third wheel.
They don't want to cock block here.
No, that's not me.
You
That's
wandered-
Oh,
someone
wait,
else.
wrong guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kind of whispering it to
No, the gunslinger might be into it. I mean, he seems into it.
Dude, take a die. He likes them
I
jelly
love
rolls.
how, like, this conversation's having, the gunslinger keeps coming up.
And this is so awkward that I will just wander over to where this guy did the secret passage and just stare at the wall going. And I'm pretty sure the lookout won't even say
Lookout's probably
anything. He's probably like, this is weird.
I took a dive on an old lady. You can take a dive on a man. It's fine.
She wasn't an old lady. She was
Not very attractive.
All right. Not attractive.
she was still a
How
young
far?
female.
How far away is your place?
Oh, it's not far at all.
When do you get off?
To you.
I said when.
Boom. Give me away.
He kind of looks around. says I can go right now.
Let's go.
Alright, he's
Are
like,
you gonna try and murder him?
No, he's just gonna leave him. He's gonna turn him down.
Alright, he leads you to his place, not far away. Maybe takes 60 seconds, a minute to get there.
Alright, you guys got a minute.
Oh, well, we got.
I'm still whistling at the wall.
I kind of walk over. I think we have to do something about this.
You walk. Okay, so you walk over to me and you're whispering about this guy here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kill him.
You do that, and I will run distraction.
Sure you will. You'll leave my ass here.
No, I
Yeah.
won't. It'll be
Bullshit.
fine.
You know you'll do it.
This is the most
I would laugh so hard if he just overheard you. Yeah, I think
I'll
we
go-
gotta kill that guy.
I'll go
Turns around, points towards him.
I go over and talk to the beggar as distraction. The
Alright.
lookout that
Yeah,
we kind of
yeah.
assumed.
Alright, roll your cutting. What are you gonna say in first?
I just gotta ask, how's your day going? You know, how are things for you? How did you end up in this
It's the
position?
worst distraction ever.
Tell me your life story.
What? How is your day, man?
Well, okay. Tell me your life story. How did you end up homeless?
Let's see. Okay, roll your cutting.
This is gonna go bad.
It would be very good.
6.
Dice off.
Oh god.
Up to you.
14.
He kind of goes, no one's ever really asked me how my day's been going.
Yes.
Let me tell you.
I'm gonna try and do stealth
It
while
all
I
began
open
when I
this
was 14.
secret door.
Oh, 14? That's just like the number I know. Please go on. Go on.
All right. You will have to make a stealth roll.
Do I get a bonus if I cast another illusion spell?
What is the illusion going to be?
Me standing there.
Me standing there.
Taking like a piss or something on the wall?
Maybe the illusion will be that it looks like the wall has not opened, or that I'm not doing, the special thing. No.
Not
Not
doing
the
an
droid
illusion.
you're looking for.
Yeah, this is not.
You could do an illusion where the door opens, but it doesn't. But you have a fake wall there.
Yes. That's what I will do.
Phases through a wall.
All right.
Illusion that it doesn't open.
All right. I will give him a much reduced chance to see you.
All right. Oh, dark suit.
8.
I can't do
Suddenly-
any better than that.
You are through the wall. The illusion is there. He can't see it. The wall shuts. The illusion fades. He has no idea what has
Oh
happened.
my god.
You're like,
I will be holding the mirror of Greycloak in my hand.
The what?
The mirror of
Is it
Greycloak.
the one where you look into it and it teleports you? You go look at it once a day.
Rather than my crossbow.
Just checking himself out in the mirror.
Yes, I'm
All right.
quite handsome.
just still distracting this guy out there.
All right.
Tell
All
me his
right.
life story.
He's like,
But
where'd
I
the
don't
other guy
care.
go? Yeah, he walked out the door.
What are you going to do?
And where are you?
It's
What
a
I'm going to do will depend on where I'm at.
it's a very skinny hallway. You can just barely move through it. You have to duck your head a little bit to even get into it. The corridor goes for maybe about 20 feet, and then it rounds to this door.
Ah, there's a door. Is the door locked?
You check it, and it actually opens.
I will stealthily open the door.
All right.
Very sneaky like.
All right. The door opens. You peer slowly inside.
Get fireballed in the face.
I was gonna say, does he hear rushing water?
There is no rushing water.
Must be like a bathhouse.
Ooh, it's creepy.
You peer slowly inside.
Scott went in there with the last
And-
one. So Scott.
Inside of this door. Here we go. So you walked over here.
He's very squishy
Corridor.
since he's on his
He has that ring that's overpowered.
own. Oh, that's true.
And we've got a
A couple magic
doorway.
items that I can use.
Do a
I've been
lot of
hoarding
magic
them.
items.
Been cheating.
Got Dylan, he's jumping on the grenade for the team. Got me just listening to a life story.
Solid grenade.
All right. Inside.
You act as if I'm actually gonna go through.
He's just gonna shut the door after him.
I mean, I assume you're gonna knock him out
there
and
you
steal
go.
all this stuff.
I was gonna turn
Let's see.
it. Roll how many times I can do that.
3.
Huh. You know, you could work some pretty cool illusions if he could turn invisible. You should have thought of that to begin
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
with.
Unfortunately, they don't last long unless I have high tier mage components, which I
20 seconds is a long time.
haven't been crafting.
All
It
right.
is quite a while, yes.
You enter inside this room. You don't even enter. You just peer in, and of course, inside you see your friend, which was
We never gave him a
Yeah.
character.
we never gave him a character. We will say that
He looks like a demon lord.
So we'll just give this guy for Rufus. You see he's working at the table, and on top of the table he has this black box. And next to it, he's put some sort of unusual, he almost seems like he's constructing some kind of little altar of stones and bones. And he's got a little vial of
Bones.
something, potion.
Stones and bones. Stones and bones.
After he has them stacked up just right, he takes the vial out and begins pouring this dark, black, syrupy liquid over the top of the stones. So far, he hasn't seen you, and his back is to you.
Wait for him to open the box. What's in the box?
Take a pen and knock him out, dude. One hit.
So he's pouring it over the stones.
Do it PUBG
I'm
style.
just
And
gonna.
as he pours it over the stones, it starts to hiss, and the
Mhm.
smoke comes up.
Mhm.
What do you want to do?
Just wait very quietly.
Holding the mirror.
All right. In a few moments, the smoke starts to form into like this cloud. And then he kind of turns to it, and the cloud almost illuminates as if there was like crackling lightning inside of this cloud. He turns to the cloud and he speaks to it. He says, Master, I have found the device. It is in my possession. Send a courier to come pick it up. And the cloud begins to rumble a little bit. You can't quite understand what's being said, but it doesn't quite sound like any language you've ever heard before. And then he begins speaking again, and it's this strange guttural sound that doesn't, it sounds like a language, but it's nothing you can understand. Very harsh and very dark, and as he speaks it, he takes the pendant out from underneath his shirt, the one that you recognize with the twin serpents that come together, and he holds it up, and as it does, it begins to glow just momentarily, and it flashes, and then the smoke begins to dissipate, and
Before we enter combat, if he looks like he's about to turn around,
yeah.
I want to burn a mage component.
All right, what are you gonna do with mage component?
Suggestion.
All right, what are you gonna do?
Hand me the box.
What's the rules on suggestion?
Only used outside of combat. Target attempts to perform any reasonable idea that the caster implants in its mind. Roll magic skill. Lasts for 1 second per number rolled. -1 spell component.
All right. Reasonable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like kill yourself. It's
Fairly reasonable, but let's cunning dice
I
off.
have a feeling I'm gonna die. 7.
He grabs the box.
Last?
Lasts for 6 seconds. Oh, that's a long time.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Pour.
It's in your
1 week recharge. 1 week recharge. Oh my god.
We got the magic item, we got the ruby, and we got the box, man.
I'm gonna write that down. 1 week recharge.
So if we think we've pissed off anybody today, we probably definitely pissed this guy.
He's mad. He's really mad.
Also, by the way, I'm also the only one in the alleyway.
Well, it's not my problem.
Happened.
Nope, exactly. So I'm kind
By
of
the
just
way,
here.
I'm teleporting directly into the cathedral.
All right, we do have one last thing that we need to discover what's going to happen here. Our friend opens his, unlocks his front door,
I love
opens
teleport
it
stones.
wide, and says, "My large friend, enter."
I walk in.
Start shaking that.
You get inside. He turns around,
Oh my god, this roll's
straightens
been
his
better.
hair, shuts the door behind him. You hear the lock click.
Before we begin, we should both take a bite of this mushroom. It will enhance the experience.
He kind of walks over to you, trying to be all suave.
Big
Grabs
ass
the
thumb.
mushroom, delicately licks it first, and then tosses it into his mouth.
Oh my god.
I turn invisible.
Alright, you're invisible. He's like, what? What?
I bum rush for the door.
Do you run right through him?
He's in
Or
front of
you
How
just
long
run?
can you remain invisible?
I don't know outside of combat. It's not really specified.
4 meters or so.
as he tries
You
to
run
go
for
through
the
locked
door. It's just a turn block.
Oh, well, that's simple.
Unlock it, I suppose. What do you want to do exactly?
Just run.
Start leaping down the street.
Oh, okay, you unlock the door, leap out, and just start leaping down the street. He's like, what?
Are you coming back for me?
He runs out, completely confused, doesn't understand what's going on.
And then the mushroom hits.
And you are able to come back in.
We need to go now.
Oh, okay. Well, it's been nice for your life story. Don't really care, actually, so bye.
That was harsh.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well,
Well, that guy's going to be royally pissed.
I think there's going to be a lot of people that are
There's gonna be a particular bouncer.
We got 1,000 gold ruby.
Oh,
Plus a magic item bag.
and the magic item.
And we kept the box.
We go back to the
And you get the
tavern.
box.
Can we get back to the tavern?
Yep.
I want to pull the magic item out of the bag.
All right, we'll pull that at the start
Of next
of
time?
next
All right,
session.
All right.
Write that down.
So at this point,
Going back to Piff, you missed a major.
Yeah, I was just the whole time.
That was good.
oh my
I mean,
goodness.
when I got a clutch, I
Give me the
clutch.
You were like portaling things. You just
Man, I
Now
have
you're
used
the
the crap out of
cathedral,
those
you
portal
tell- Yeah, no,
stones.
this is definitely a thing.
that should be a shirt thing too. And I portal.
I'm out of portals, by the way, for at least 7 days.
I mean,
So,
unless you make
God.
pearl stone.
Unless I make a portal stone.
But
which
that's
is
like your number
not
one move.
happening.
And I portal.
And a portal. So
Why?
good.
Why did that guy? Why was he attracted to me?
I don't know, but I rolled
Why is
really,
any-
really high.
Like a 20?
Close enough to a
Apparently
20
he
that
likes
works.
his men very...
He likes them thick with 3 C's.
Hey, everybody, let's wish
I mean-
happy birthday to Jen, and I'll clip it and send
Okay.
it to her.
Alright.
All right.
Oh,
Ready?
Hey, Jen!
Happy
birthday! Right there, we'll clip that and send that
All right.
to her.
Well, thanks for everyone who is watching. I hope you enjoyed this unusual show. And
Very unusual.
tune in next Friday at 7 Central here on Twitch/DiceOff. Thanks for being with us.